babies? Chris, it's 3 a.m. where you're at. Awesome. It is 12 midnight here. Hi, my babies. Chris, awesome. Yeah, it's midnight here in Cyprus, my babies. Good evening. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good morning, wherever you are, whoever you are. Hi, Joe, my baby. It's going good. It's going great. Mommy's back on the Scorpio eclipse energy. It's so typical for Scorpio to reappear when it's the greatest darkness. Happy full moon, everybody. Thank you, Joe. You're looking stunning as well, always. In my mind's eye, at least. Just done with another recording, Chris. Awesome. Congrats on your first single. Samina, thank you. Elaine, thank you. All right, my babies. Let's just wait for everyone to get into the groove, into the room. Today is a special day for the Scorpio collective. Also, the Taurus collective, we have a flower moon, full moon in Taurus. Also, Scorpio eclipse. In the shadow, at least partial eclipse. And it's Cinco de Mayo. Loads of things going on. I'm sure there's other things connected to this date as well. The number 5 is my personal number in numerology. I'm a 5 by birth date. If you know numerology, my babies. And hi, my darling Rebecca, my dear, my queen. Hello, my darling Rebecca. Moon women, yeah, happy full moon to you as well. Oh, a card just came through. The Emperor. I think a lot of us are taking our power back right now, my babies. What do you think? Are you taking your power back in love? This kind of Scorpionic energy, when it's so powerful, this will help you to take your power back by hook or by crook, actually. And it's, it's Pluto energy. This is Mars because it's Aries in the Emperor in the tarot. But, Aries and Scorpio are siblings, planetarily speaking. So there's a relationship between this card of the Emperor and Pluto always, This is just one of the, you could say godly or, divine masculine energies in the tarot, that, on the flip side of it, on the shadow side, has his brother Pluto, the ruler of the underworld. Shout out to Aries placements in the house as well. All right, let me just make sure everything is in order. All right. Rebecca, yeah, Scorpio 4 placements. Yeah, I've been having a really rough time too in this eclipse season. I'm usually empowered by them, but I have some very strong placements in Scorpio that correspond with the degrees of this one. And last year it was much easier for me. The Taurus Scorpio eclipse season this time was really empowering. I did some very powerful magic at that time. And then actually I had a lot, I did have like an eclipse moment after where I left where I was and I went traveling. So all of those things happened in that time. So in many ways my dreams came true. But this season, it's been really hitting my unconscious, my psychology and my body. So it's been psyche and body for me this time around. As some of you know, I have like some like chronic like autoimmune stuff that I deal with, and it's just like all of it kind of came out like all of last month. Like it just all came out in April. Like literally everything. Like it was like one thing after another. And also dealing with, for me specifically, I'm a double Scorpio in my big 3. Got Scorpio and Saturn and Scorpio, Pluto, all the key placements. But I'm at 15 something degrees in my ascendant. So my ascendant has been really ruffled by this eclipse. Yeah, Anna, me too. Yeah, I think a lot of people have been feeling it. I felt the Taurus, the Aries side of it was harder for me. That's when it all kind of, everything intensified for me. Chris, does the immune stuff have anything to do with stress? Stress can exacerbate immune things, but different things. It just sometimes it just comes up like regardless. Doesn't seem to be, there doesn't seem to be like one thing that has like a definitive effect on that. But you know, some people might argue, I mean, the research isn't clear, but some people might argue that trauma can trigger, like childhood trauma can trigger autoimmune disease and stuff like that. So, but you have to have a genetic predisposition for it. But the flare-ups will come from different things, not just from stress. I have an issue with people, you know, like, although stress, like, you know, stress is good and bad, you know what I mean? So, you know, sometimes maybe it can be, anyway, it's more than just stress with this. Okay. Yeah, Chris, thank you. Yeah, I do take all the supplements. I have to because my body doesn't absorb them from food, so I take everything. Thank you, Chris, baby. Phoenix Rising, Scorpio male, rising from the ashes. Good for you, Bill. Yes. So, yeah, very Scorpionic energy. If you're Scorpio, you will be empowered. It may be, I think, you know, if you're Scorpio, may be feeling things very, very deeply right now, may not be pleasant, but the energy from the eclipse will be reverberating, and now it's going to actually start. So, what was happening before was, you know, in a very Scorpionic way as well. You know, all the grumblings and the rumblings and the underbelly of it. So that's, you know, the birthing pains. And then the eclipse is going to have an effect now on your life going forward until the next eclipse season in the other part of the year. Chris, you need a reading today? Kat Wilson, nice view. Kat's a friend of mine. Ellen, hi, gorgeous. Great to see you. Oh my gosh, scrumptious Ellen. Awesome. You like my lippy? Yeah, I don't actually know what I'm wearing. I think it's just like, oh, you know what I'm wearing? This is what I put on my mouth because I got like dry skin and everything. I get dried out. These lips get dry. So I use NYX, this one. It's called a butter gloss. And this is like literally the only lip balm, like lip gloss that I can wear that doesn't, you know, look like too matte and stuff like that. And it just like really helps my lips. So if you have dry lips, you want that like wet lip look, I totally recommend any color, you know. This is Angel Food Cake because it's Blue Angel, Blue Angel Food Cake. I swear by it, though. And the liner is like, I don't know, Rimmel or something. Just like a store-bought, whatever. Joe, I'm doing the usual pulls on the signs. We're going to do the signs tonight. We're going to do our big six. We might get to some of the other ones as well if my babies want to. Then we'll do some New Age gossip. I want to talk about manifesting in eclipse seasons and working with eclipses from a magical and manifestation standpoint when it comes to love. And I will be taking questions as well. I got a couple of questions already, so I got these lined up. So it's PayPal questions. Everything is in the description box below, my boo-boos, if you want to ask me a PayPal question. If possible, send your question in the PayPal or stay till the end of the live so I can answer your question in the live while you're still with us. It's $13 per question. I'm also taking necromancy questions today, so that's questions for the dead because it is the eclipse. And those are $33. All the info is in the description box below, my bitches. So if you want to speak to the dead, it can be someone who's on the other side, who's dear to you, or it can just be a general question for the spirits of the dead, and I will summon the spirits of the dead, and a spirit will come forward to answer your question. Kat, what is this? QVC? SNL? All right. So I'm boo-boos. I gotta tell you, today I'm really in that seriousness, like very serious. I don't know. Pluto's taking me somewhere. This is my father. You know, Hades, Pluto, he is my father. I'm also undergoing some, you know, major changes. This may be a time to sacrifice something for everyone, but particularly if you have Scorpio in your placements, it may be time to sacrifice something for the sake of love, or to sacrifice a love that no longer is working for you in order to attain a higher vibration in your love journey. So, oh, Anna, thank you for asking. Black Mirror. Oh, it's your birthday on Wednesday. Moo Crew. Aw, the Moo Crew. That's awesome. So, Bibus, you know, hold on. Let me just do this quickly first. I am so getting hot now. I've been, you know what, babies? Mommy's just been like, I'm telling you, this eclipse really got it out of me in so many ways. But I know it's a necessary purging, you know. Also emotionally, always, you know, always remember Scorpio rules the unconscious. Scorpio is the psychologist of the zodiac. No one is more in that space. No other sign, no other no other planet. Pluto sees things other people don't see, and knows things and dwells in places that are invisible and secret to others. So a lot of things will be coming up for you in your psyche, and there may be things that are being resolved for you right now. So babies, let me just tell you right now, if something's ending for you right now, or if there was, like, you know, an unexpected turn of events recently, you know, Pluto is snatching things into the underworld for you, but it's doing the work for you, or helping you do the work for yourself. So anything that falls off for you in your life right now, it's meant to. This is for everyone, but particularly if you have Scorpio in your chart. Thank you, Rebecca. Jeffrey! Ladies and gentlemen, anyone between, Jeffrey's in the house. Jeffrey is a very good friend of the channel, Jeffrey Freeland. I say to, yeah, okay. All right, Jeffrey. All right, Jeff, you distracted me. You're too gorgeous. Okay, baby, mommy's doing the work. Let me just make sure the description is in order. So this, okay, and also, okay, so now for love, get to the drama. So when it comes to love, like, now it's getting real spicy. Hi, Carla, my baby. Thank you, Chris. Now it's going to get spicy. So because of all these things happening, you know, with it being an eclipse, it is a full moon. We got Taurus energies, we got Uranus, or as you know it, Jeffrey, Uranus. We got Uranus also involved in this, in these energies, this eclipse. So a lot of unexpected things, a lot of things being snatched away, but also things coming back. Because Scorpio is about eternal life. This is very kind of, you know, ancient Egyptian magic energy. So all things coming back, you may be having insights, experiencing insights about your past lives or past life connections in love. Could be, you know, lovers coming back from a past life, people departing and people coming back. And very unexpected. In some ways brutal, and in some ways, you know, exciting and beautiful and overwhelming. So, but it's all part of love. Jeffrey's laughing. Chris, Jeff. Okay. So this is kind of like wild, it really is wild energy. This is like I feel like the way that, and I'm no astrologist as well, just know that, but I feel like the kinds of energies we're dealing with today is like, this is where you like literally get abducted by aliens, start dating one of the aliens, you know, like anything can happen in love, and it may feel brutal, but just know that Pluto, when Pluto takes things from you, you will always be given something else, because Scorpio never dies, it always transforms. All loss is transformed and transmuted into a higher order thing. It is always a blessing. This is the lesson of the Scorpio life. And it's difficult in the moment, but it is necessary. Chris, blah, blah, blah. But it also means that it's drama because you'll be breaking up, making up with people. You'll be letting people go. There'll be people, getting snatched out, people kind of falling into your life. We're still in Mercury retrograde, so X is coming back as well, all of that. All of that drama. Babies, it's okay. Okay. Let me just make sure the description is there. How's everyone doing? Also, let me know in terms of your love drama. What's going on with your love drama? Thank you, Chris. Yeah, it's we try and keep it positive. I get more savage every day in these lives. Okay, so that's what we're working with. And, also I do want to talk about manifesting love, and I want to talk about working with scorpionic and plutonic energies, because I do find that, and even astrologers, I'm going to link her somewhere here today. There's an astrologer that I really, really like, and she has a lot of knowledge, and I go to her a lot. She has some very different views to me on, like, a lot of things. She's kind of like, she's become more and more kind of new age out there as the years go by. But I really like her. Her name is Lada Duncheva, and I think some of you probably know her. She has great astrology information, but she, like, even her, like, whenever she talks about Scorpio energies, it's like, I feel like she doesn't really, like, I don't know. It's like there's always, like, prejudice against Scorpio in the astrology community. It's like I know she gets it, but, like, I feel like some people just can't get it, or, like, they just don't want to get it. Scorpio energy is one of the best energies to be working with for magic, for manifesting. You don't want to be going towards the light. You want to be going towards the basics of things, the basis, the depth. The deep, dark water, because that's where the magic dwells. Magic is a thing that's unseen, and so is manifestation. It's making, it's transmutation, alchemy, making the unseen materialize. Working with spirits, the other side, it's all scorpionic energy. It all happens through the energies of Pluto in the underworld. So it's not something to fear. It's something to work with. But I feel like a lot of people fear that energy. They fear us. All right, and so they should, though. If you cross us, All right. But if you don't have a lot of Scorpio in your chart, babies, just know, and also if you're a Scorpio that feels like, maybe it's challenging to be a Scorpio, harness the energy, because it stands behind you. It's when I started working with my, underworld energy, when I understood, where I come from, when I started understanding and openly appreciating that, my spiritual mother is Hecate, who is associated in a lot of mythologies with darkness. And is a psychopomp who goes between this world and the other. When I accepted that I'm a child of Hades, that's when my magic became strong, and that's when my life started to change. Because because I was able to actively work with the spirits to help myself and help others. So immense power in Scorpio magic. Every magician wants to attain a level of Scorpionic insight and understanding. Scorpio also psychically knows everything. It's like we are the third eye. The intuition of Scorpio is unrivaled. So take these energies from this eclipse if you feel like it. If this eclipse season is leaving you kind of like your mommy, where I don't feel my best, I wouldn't be working with necessarily manifesting. But if you feel like you're being empowered, or you feel good, you feel fine, I would definitely do some magic for manifesting, particularly when it comes to love, and particularly when it comes to reunion with soulmates from past lives. This is definitely, eclipse season. Any time now, even, tonight, tomorrow, is a good time to work with that, in my opinion. I know some people say not to manifest at this time, but I think that's just superstition. Yeah, embracing, yeah. Absolutely, Chris. All right, so you got your PayPal questions. If you want to ask me a question, as the questions come in, I will try and answer them kind of like as they come in, rather than just wait until the second half, because I know it's like a bit of a long wait. So we'll be doing the discussion about manifesting and magic in the second half, and in the first hour, I'm going to do your reads. And then we'll be taking questions and doing the New Age gossip, babies. So If you want to ask me a question, it's $13 a question. All the information is in the description box below. If possible, include your question in the PayPal, just because it makes it easier for me to find you later, my baby, in case you leave the live. Alrighty. Thank you, Jin and Jan, the spirits of the Jin and the Jan, for being here with us today. Thank you to my mother, Hecate, for bringing me to you and you to me. Thank you, Father Pluto, Hades, Lord of the Underworld. And also my all-father, Saturn, not to mention Uranus, who also rules this house. All right. Okay, who are we starting with, babies? I think we should start with Scorpio, because Scorpio's doing the honors today. What do you think? Then we'll do Taurus, because of the full moon's in Taurus. Jenny Benny! Joyce, every time I see your name, I'm just happy to see you. Thank you, Joe. All right, my babies. To be honest, though, I just want to do a live every day where I pontificate on the New Age community. You know how I am. Yeah, but don't be afraid to do manifesting and magic, whatever feels intuitively correct. Because always remember that your inner knowing always knows best. You hear somebody, even the foremost expert on it, telling you, oh, don't do this or don't do that. Be scared of the eclipses. But if you feel good, you feel like you're being empowered, you should do whatever works for you. That's what spirituality is all about. Always follow your own intuition, and you know best, my baby. All right. So let's see, what is the drama in love? Tell me, the Jin and the Jan and the angels of love, goddess Aphrodite. Oh, did you please hear that? There's just a little knock in my. It's this is so interesting. The spirit's like my bathroom always. I don't know. I think someone's dwelling in the bathroom. Okay. Oh, and then I'll tell you some horror stories as well about my experiences in this eclipse season, because I've been having some bizarre dreams, babies, and about a presence in my house. Okay. I'm not talking about my ex-boyfriend. Okay, just kidding. For Scorpio, what is the love drama? What is the love blessing? What is the love situation for Scorpio on this eclipse energy? What is coming through for Scorpio? Please show me, angels. Oh, Scorpio, you will not believe this. This is an awesome I'm telling you, eclipse energy, it looks scary in the beginning. It's growing pains, it's birthing pains, but then what comes out is this, beautiful transmutation of pain into scorpionic pleasure. All right, there's good drama coming through. Scorpio, always. It's always, 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 always. Look what's coming in for you on this eclipse energy. Scorpio itself, love itself, the Queen of Cups. I read the Queen of Cups as Scorpio. I know some people don't. That's just how I was always taught. Queen of Cups, Scorpio energy. Transmutation. See this beautiful cup here? This could be an urn. This is an urn with ashes. This is why Scorpio is life and death, and all those things in between the two. This is eternal love, past life soulmate coming through for you, baby. You've been longing for this person for a long time, and they're coming in, Scorpio. Do not lose faith. It's like you almost lost belief that this person can come. You've been waiting a long time, but you've also been manifesting that person, and they've been manifesting you. Some of you may still be mourning a past relationship, past opportunities. Some of you are quite literally mourning a past one, someone that you used to love in a romantic way. But it's time to understand that transmutation is coming and transformation. So a new phase of your love life is coming. And it is the thing that you wished for, that you hoped for, that you prayed for, asked the angels for. It is coming for you. This is a past life soulmate. This is love from the other side that is trying to find you. What good things are coming your way on this eclipse energy? This is the future. So this is going to be your next 6 months, Bill. You're going to be dealing with this beautiful energy. You're going to be manifesting love into your life in the next 6 months. And this is the one, like this is that higher vibrational, higher order soulmate that you could, this is the kind of love Scorpio wants always, eternal, unforgotten. Someone's going to find you through the mists of time. The Eight of Wands, what's going for you right now, what's positive in your life is, I think you have a lot of opportunities in love. I think a lot of people are telling you they love you. Whether you want them, Scorpio, or not, I don't know. Number 8 is also associated with Scorpio. It's the number of success. I think now is the time to grab any opportunities coming your way. You could be talking to somebody now as well. And if you're not talking to boo-boos, I would put yourself out there because love is coming towards you. And it's more than one. But there's one that's coming in that's being birthed tonight that's going to be the one. And you'll know, because Scorpio always knows. You know which one it's going to be. But this Eight of Wands is telling me that you have so many options, so many opportunities. And it's abundance, too. This is abundance. If you're looking, there's some extra messages here. I know it's not just like, love drama. But, I know this is about love drama. But if you're looking to start a business right now, or you're hearing about business opportunities, I would take them up because I think they're going to be really good for you. There's a lot of abundance coming in, Scorpio. Let me just turn on the aircon. There's a lot of abundance coming your way, Scorpio. What's going against you at the moment is that someone's trying to do you an injustice in love. Scorpio, let me know in the comments. I feel like someone maybe didn't break your heart, but someone did you a boo-boo. And you know how it is. Scorpio doesn't let those things. We don't let people in just like willy-nilly. Somebody tried to break your heart. Somebody did you a boo-boo. Someone did you an injustice. There was a lack of clarity, a lack of honesty in a relationship or in a connection. Someone did you a boo-boo. They could have misrepresented themselves, but it was just like something, it was like whatever they did, it was almost like a sin against righteousness. Like they did something that was wrongdoing against the goddess of justice herself, against the order of things, against Athena, against Ma'at, against the Archangel Michael. Someone did something to you in love that was a trespass of the order of love. And they will be receiving karma for it. And that's what this eclipse is bringing to them and to you. Both you and this person will receive your karma accordingly. And that's also a very Scorpionic energy to receive because Scorpio is karma, my babies. You know what I'm saying, Bill? Oh, Ellen, that's fine. You can ask here, baby. No problem. Also, Ellen, Bibbies, if you can, I don't have my email address there. Actually, let me add my email address there in a second. I'll just finish the Scorpio reading, then we'll figure it out. Where did you go, my babies? Okay. Sorry about that, Bill. We got disconnected there for a second. Steven, hi, baby. I just sent you an email, Bill. All right, we got disconnected because the powers of evil don't want us to tell the truth because Scorpio always tells the truth. My baby, this is about karma and justice. Scorpio is often people's karma, especially Scorpio rising. If you've got any Scorpio risings in the house, you will find that you are people's karma whether you want it or not. This is a difficult placement in love sometimes. Not forever, but you may find that often you meet a lot of people who need a lesson and you are always the lesson. You are the karma. It changes, especially, I find like with Scorpio rising, the energy is so like eternal that, the early relationships can be the most difficult, but, you will always be meeting people that you become their karma as Scorpio rising. And that's fine, you're the lesson they have to learn. You're the one maybe they need to lose, or you're the one who needs to see them for who they truly are because they weren't making progress otherwise or wouldn't have been able to. Steven, I haven't seen that, no, but I'm gonna, you know what? I need to watch it. And yeah, letting go, Scorpio. So very Scorpionic energy. It's all Scorpionic energy. The Tower. You're in this card. You and Aries. Very apt because we just had the Aries eclipse a couple of weeks ago. And now we're doing this. Now we're doing Scorpio. So Scorpio and Aries are both in this card. Mars energy, the energy of war and destruction, the Tower. Something has been toppled. This is that person who did you an injustice. They were found out. You found them out, Scorpio, because that's what you do. You are the CIA, the FBI of the Zodiac, and also, you know, like you just know everything. You see everything. So somebody was found out, and they will be receiving their karma, and so will you. It's not to say that this person is going to be punished, but they're going to understand something from this experience. Something ended here, it had to end, so that this past life relationship could be manifested, baby. So, you know, this is a typical Scorpio dynamic, typical Scorpio lesson. Also, you could be receiving a lot of messages, by the way, from your guides and from your angels. Open yourself up to that even tonight. I would light a candle and make a little dedication to your spirit guides or any spirits around you who are friendly, who wish to speak with you, because you will be getting insights and you will be getting messages, my baby. So, wonderful reading. You have the next 6 months coming in. You have a beautiful, beautiful soulmate coming through. This is a time to manifest, and this is a time to accept endings and even sacrifice things on the altar of love so that new can come in. And have faith, Scorpio, that though it may be tiresome, it's not just Scorpio rising, it's all Scorpios really who become people's karma. It may be tiresome to be people's karma, but just know that all of that is working towards you because you are accruing things in your own, you know, in your own, I don't even know what to call it, you know, in your own vault of love. You're acquiring riches in your own vault of love, and that will not be forgotten. This karma is working towards you. It's working for you. That's what I got here. This Scorpio is also indestructible energy, so it's always like the lesson is always with the Tower. Although extreme destruction comes, nothing is ever lost. It is just transformed. It's death itself. It's life and death itself, and this is why I love walking the Scorpio path. And the longer I walk it, the more grateful I become for it. Ah, Anna, that's lovely. Glad you're claiming this. So beautiful things coming through. You may also be receiving, you know, Scorpio, if you're waiting for a message to come, there's a specific message you await. It will come either in the next 8 days, 8 weeks, or in the 8th month. You have this at the bottom of the deck, the Page of Pentacles. So different types of messages coming towards you. If you're waiting for an opportunity as well, not just in love but also in business, it will be granted to you. But that person who did you an injustice are really getting their karma. I'm not going to look into, you know, in a petty way what's happening. It will be different things for different people, but someone's getting their karma really hard, especially if something happened recently. I think tonight is a difficult night for them. All kinds of things could be happening. I mean, and I don't mean like, oh, bad things are happening to them, but like on a soul level, psychically, this is someone who has guilt and remorse and someone who is missing you. Oh, Chris. Oh, Gigi, thank you. Why are you so beautiful? All right, so that's Scorpio. Thank you, Jen and Jan. Now we will do Taurus babies. I am taking PayPal questions today in the second half. To ask me a question, all you got to do is send me a PayPal. It's $13 per question in the PayPal. And yeah, if possible, include the question in the PayPal. And if not, just stay till the end of the live. So yeah, Ellen, thank you for the question. We'll get to all the questions in the second half. If you can't put the question in the PayPal, just stay in the live, or send me an email if you have my email. I'm going to put my email here in a second too, in the description box for you, my babies. Okay. And if you're emailing me, don't forget to tell me what the name was in the PayPal, because sometimes it's a different name. Oh, you got a message today, Anna. Yeah, 8 of Wands from the ex. Yeah, that's the karma. This is the ex who's getting the karma that came up in the reading. And, you know, you're their karma. You're saying no. No, thank you. All right. So, my babies. Actually, let me take a little break before I do Taurus. I'm sorry. I'm always, like, doing breaks in between things. I do find the energies are very strong when we do the lives. And we need little breaks. Because, like, if you've done the live with me before, you know I always say I'm going to be on for 2 hours, and then, like, 5 hours later, I don't know, Scorpio stuff, you know, I just can't let things go. Oh, hold on a second, babies. Mommy effed up. But yeah, it's a potent, powerful night. Things will be materializing for Scorpios too. So, you know, things coming in from the shadow, things coming in from the underworld, and you will be materializing for other people. Because, you know, it goes both ways. So, you know, past life connections could be materializing for you, and you may be the connection someone else is manifesting to. Scorpio, you know, Scorpio is that illusionist as well. And there's a flavor of Scorpio to the magician and the tarot too, because, you know, Scorpio is, it's not to say that Scorpio is not what it seems, it's just Scorpio is not what other people can grasp very often, and that's the magic of the Scorpion. It's subterranean, unconscious, Freudian. Okay. Just gonna tell you, Bibos, I love you all, and I'm wishing abundance for you today from the underworld, for it to materialize from the underworld into the upper world for you in this material lifetime as soon as possible, my babies. Hold on a second, though. Alright, my babies. So I just put in extra information. If you can't fit your question in the box, or the box is not working for you in the PayPal, I put my email in the description box below, so you can just email me. Don't forget to include your PayPal name in the email if you're emailing me the question. It's $13 a question, my baby. Necromancy questions for the dead are $33. Oh, look, I was just saying necromancy and the judgment came out. So the dead are here, definitely coming out in this eclipse energy, and the Ace of Swords. So there may be very important messages coming through. Again, it's you know, it's Scorpio eclipse. It is the full moon. This is about understanding the importance of sacrifice, self-sacrifice, change, transformation, self-transformation. Some of you may be also, I know this is like random for the collective, some of you may be facing decisions about, like, maybe even changing your appearance, or even getting surgeries of all kinds, self-actualization, self-concept, stuff like that, you know. So now is the time to make those decisions. I can't tell you what the right decision is, but this is what is at stake. And what kinds of sacrifices need to be made to attain the things that you want to attain in this lifetime. All right, Boo-Boos, let's do Taurus. Please show me Jen and Jan. And please, oh, by the way, Boo-Boos, if you want, PayPal is for questions. If you want to tip me and the spirits tonight, you can just tip me in the super chat. It's not necessary, but highly appreciated. All right, my Boo-Boos. And it's for me and the spirits, because they do work with me. They do a lot of work. Please show me intros what's coming through for Taurus in this eclipse energy and this Taurus full moon. Taurus also receiving very strong messages. Very interesting. Taurus, wow, it's almost like, in some ways, it's a very, very similar reading to the Scorpio one, because both are affected by this energy tonight. So what's going for you, Taurus? How many Tauruses in the house, my babies? Also, let me know in the chat. Thank you, Ellen, my baby. I'll take a look. Thank you, my baby. So, you got the devil, el diable, diabolique. Okay, Taurus. Also, how many Tauruses in the house, my baby? Let me know. I'm always happy to have Taurus because I'm always manifesting into my life. You got the devil here, Taurus. This is going for you. This is Pluto himself, Hades, the underworld, hell. You know, the original not Norwegian, Nordic hell. So just the underworld, the unconscious. What's going for you is that you are incredibly psychic, and the Lord of the underworld, Pluto himself, is blessing you today and in the next 6 months. This is an amazing time to really go within, Taurus, and think about what it is that you want out of love. I think you're also incredibly scrumptious right now and sparkly, even though it is the darkness working for you. So you're understanding yourself on a deeper level. This is very sexy energy. So now's the time to get into the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Now is the time to be admired by other people also for your appearance, for your sex appeal, for your scrumptiousness. You know, go and get it, Bippo. If you're on a rampage, like, you know, if you're dating a lot of different, you could be dating a lot of different people. You could be having a lot of fun. It's just a very, very good energy to be in right now, baby. But it's also insights, very deep, deep insights and deep healing of any kind of even sexual traumas or like, you know, damn, like, you know, with these cards, like so many things that I can't say here on YouTube. It's like, I'm not going to, but you know what I'm talking about. Healing, you know, a feeling of incompleteness emotionally too, because the underworld, you know, it's not just about that Scorpio kind of energy of like, you know, the nether regions. It's also about the, you know, things that are deep within us. Our powers, our desires, our scrumptiousness. So I think you're really coming into that. And this is also, Taurus, about understanding your worth without other people telling you. And understanding the strength of your love. Taurus is a fixed sign like Scorpio. It loves very deeply and it finds it difficult to let go. Taurus can be very abundant and very generous. Maybe also, Taurus, now is the time to go within and love yourself the way that you love other people. And unless someone loves you the way you love them, withhold your love. Be like the devil, you know, go underground, withhold it. Give it to yourself, you know. This is about like also self-love, if you know what I'm saying, baby. Like self-love in every way. Someone's not satisfying you emotionally, spiritually, physically. This is about giving onto yourself, giving to the within. You have protection around you, Taurus. I think the next 6 months is going to go really well. Also, extreme, I wouldn't say like not amazing or abundant, like extreme success in business. Could be even aggressive success in business. So that's what you're looking for. Focus, whatever you focus on, you will receive right now. There could be someone that you're talking to right now. If you're talking to someone at the moment, that person could very well turn out to be your future, you know, husband, wife, anyone in between. This is commitment forever. It could be Capricornian energy or someone who has Saturn in one of their placements. Maybe Saturn in Scorpio, like your mommy or something. Like Saturn in one of their, like on their ascendant or something like that. Someone whose destiny is linked to Saturn. What's going against you is that there's bad communication with someone here. The Page of Pentacles. Someone's not communicating. Someone didn't want to work things out. I think you had, maybe if you're not, you know, currently talking to someone, you were talking to someone recently. It was a bimbo himbo. Anyone between you met on Tinder on the Tuesday. It was a bimbo himbo and it didn't work out because that person was bad at communication or they were too immature in mind, body, or soul to begin something that was fulfilling for you. And they disappointed you. You need to go through this period of mourning and disappointment with this immature energy to understand what it is that you truly want and to empower yourself, Taurus, to not accept, you know, crumbs and to not accept less, but to accept more. The devil has no limits. The devil is insatiable. That's your energy right now. You know what I mean? Like, and it never ends. You know, the devil doesn't let go. Once the devil's got you, they got you, but like in a cute way, because this isn't, you know, this isn't like Satan or something. This is the Baphomet. This is a made-up devil. This is a, you know, an icon of the imagination. So this is about not, you know, not being satiated by some, you know, little Taurus. You know how it is, Taurus. Scorpio also. We freaking love food. We love food. We love the physical pleasure as much as we love the spiritual. People forget that about Scorpio. Scorpio is, an addictive, insatiable sign. But Taurus loves food and is also insatiable and, loves love. And so does Scorpio, loves sex, loves love. So it's about not being satiated by, little bits and pieces, little Pringles. This is about eating a full meal, my big bell, with the potatoes and everything else. So don't dwell too much on the pain. Let the disappointment, let the mourning period from, this thing that didn't work out, let it flow through you. And also speak to the spirits. The spirits are around you. A lot of underworld energy here. The river of the dead is coming through. So it may be that there are spirits of water around you that you might want to be working with, like, spirits of the sea, spirits of the ocean, wherever you live, spirits in a river, maybe somewhere by you, who wish to speak with you. You don't have to go and talk to them. I'm not saying go to the river and you can if you're someone like me, you can do that, but you don't have to do that. You can just feel the energy around you, because I feel like they're trying to communicate with you. Also, Taurus, there may be someone on the other side who has a message for you. But the message, you will understand who it is. If this reading is for you right now, you'll understand who that person is and what they're trying to say. It could be someone who passed either, there's, 3 chalices here. It could be 3 years ago or 3 months ago. Somebody passed maybe 3 weeks ago. It could be quite recent. Someone's trying to reach out to you. And you feel them around you in your energy. So, let the love drama pass. It's okay to be disappointed, but you're coming into better things. So either someone's just coming in, you're already talking to a new person, or they will be coming in the next 6 months. Look at this, the King of Pentacles. This is your position in the future. This is what's coming in. What this eclipse is giving you in this full moon, my boo. Scorpio eclipse is materializing for you the kind of stability, scrumptiousness, the kind of ideal partner, white picket fence. This is, a beautiful partner, beautiful partnership, a home, a house, a marriage. This is what you're getting. This is what you always wanted. Somebody here couldn't carry it. This person that you're letting go of, even maybe it wasn't a bimbo himbo, actually. Now that I think of it, maybe it was somebody you were married to for a year, 10 years, whatever, 5 years. But they just couldn't carry the weight. And they weren't giving you what you were giving them. And, the relationship became a trap. But this new person, look, this is from a page to a king, queen, anyone in between. This is someone who's going to know how to love you. They're going to know how to give you the stability, the abundance, how to satisfy you. You're not going to go hungry here, Taurus. I'm talking about food too much. You're not going to go hungry with this new bill. You're coming in the next 6 months. Could be another Taurus or a Capricorn, because Capricorn energy is very prominent for you here. Also, the number 5 in this card, the eclipse is giving you a little bit of disappointment. Disappointment may be bringing up feelings of mourning and loss, but just know that it's only a transformation, because it is the Scorpio way. Scorpio is not afraid of death. Scorpio is death itself, because it is only a transformation. Hi, Source of Healing. Awesome, my babies. All right, Taurus, so that's what's coming through. You're legit going to get married this year if you want to, And you got the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, so a lot of beautiful insights coming through. You may be finding a teacher this year as well. Maybe that you will be finding a teacher. It's all very eclipse energy, the Hermit. Maybe finding a teacher who will teach you something. It doesn't have to be a formal training, but if you are looking to do formal training, somebody will come through as a master. So, if you're learning tarot or astrology or going to school, college, whatever, you're going to have one teacher who's going to become your, little bibbil, which is awesome. I love that. It's also felt like a long time, it feels like you had to wait a long time, either not meeting the right person or, with a person who was wrong for you. Don't worry, because time is about to speed up with this Hermit energy coming through. Somebody could, I don't know, I'm saying a proposal at Christmas almost, so let me know, Taurus, let me know. But it's coming. Good things are coming your way, Taurus. You're going to say it was worth the wait. It was worth the wait. It was worth the sacrifices. It was worth not feeling satiated with the wrong people, because the right people came through. All right, this isn't even love drama. I love these readings. They're so serious. I look serious, don't I? I'm very serious. I'm very Scorpio serious. I like it. Little Dom. Okay. Also, boo-boos, don't forget we're doing PayPal questions. It is $13 per question. Send me your question in the PayPal if possible. And if not, use the email provided in the description box below, just in case you have to leave the live before we get to your question. I will be answering your questions in the second half, where 2 reads in, 2 signs in. And we'll be doing manifestation talk and magical talk in the second half, and in between I will be answering your questions. So it's $13 per question 1 3, and all the information is in the description box below. If you have a question for the spirits of the dead, that is a necromantic question, and that is at $33. And both are PayPal questions. If you want to tip me in the spirits of the jinn and the jan, you can do that in the super chat. It is not necessary, but appreciated. All right, my big bills. Chris, of course, eclipse, everything affects everything. But what do you mean, affect in what way, Bibi? Oh, the magician is coming in. See, the eclipse spoke. You're like, yeah, of course. Like, the magic is real. The magic is deep. Especially where Scorpio is involved. The next series of Scorpio eclipses will be happening in 2040. So this was our chance to transform ourselves. This cycle started, I think, in like fall 21, and it's ending now for Scorpio, at least for the magic of Scorpio. Wasn't I just saying that there's Scorpio energy in the magician? Scorpio coming through. Also, that infinity symbol above the magician, you know, that's Scorpio is eternity, never dies. Chris, like fogging in messages. If you're reading for yourself, could be depending on, you know what, it would probably depend on, you know, your inner knowing. If you feel like it is, then it is. If it is, then it is. So it is. Or if you have, like, you know, you'd have to look at your astrology personally and see if you're like, if there's something that is affecting you in that way. But no, it won't be affecting. If you mean for me, no, it won't. It's making it sharper. It's making the vision sharper, particularly for any Scorpio reader out there. Also, you know, messages are foggy when you read for yourself. It's something, some people do it very well. Some people can't read for themselves. It's a very personal thing. All right. The tarot, by the way, because the tarot will never be fogged up in that way. You know what I mean? That's not going to happen. It doesn't matter if there's like a meteor storm or something. It's not going to affect it. The tarot is an oracle. But people will be affected. Okay. So the Taurus, Scorpio, who's next? Who do we have? Let's see. Let me think. Let me feel it. We should do... Who should we do? Should we do... I don't see Fabulous. I don't know if the Fabulous one is with us. I want to do Gemini, but we might wait for her in case she's coming today. Rebecca, Libra, you're right. Libra, because it's all about karma, and Libra is in the karma trinity of the zodiac. Yeah. Scorpio and Libra also. I feel like, you know, Scorpio and Libra have such an interesting history and such a close relationship. I've had Libras in my life, my whole life. And I always get along with Libras because we're just like close neighbors, you know, like we're so close, kind of like, it's like a childhood friend, you know, like we just get each other, even though they're supposed to be so different, we just get each other because we're both karma and we're both about justice, Scorpio and Libra. Yeah, Chris, for you it's, yeah, so you probably, you know, feel that all the more, my baby. Thank you, Joe, my baby. Okay, so... Libra, 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 Libra. I also have Libra in my 12th house. And it's interesting because, you know, Libras teach me lessons, but they're also my karma. So I actually don't date Libras at all because every Libra I've dated ends in tears, and that's in the big 3 or Venus. In relationships, it becomes my karma, like, but it's like bad karma, you know. Can't have 2 karma queens in one relationship, you know what I'm saying? All right. What's in your 12th house with this? Let me know. Do you know? All right, so not to say, you know, I would never or something like, and I love Libras. Like I say, they're my really good friends, and I just get along with them naturally. But I would never date one. I mean, again, never again. All right, so I'm just kidding, but no. All right, so let's do Libra. Please show me the Jinn and the Jane and the angels of love. What is coming through for Libra? Look, Bibis, this is a joke now. Like, my father, Pluto, is just like, this is a joke now. Judgment, so the dead coming back. Libra, all these extra messages came through for you. I'm just going to take them, and then we'll do your reading proper. There's someone returning from the past here for you. It was a fiery person, the King of Wands. Queen, anyone between, gender is arbitrary. It's a fiery character. You could have had, like, a cats and dogs relationship with them. Could have been a lot of fighting, a lot of drama. Someone is coming from a distance to you. It's almost like I'm hearing they're coming for you, not even to you. They're coming for you, like coming to grab you, coming to get you, coming to claim you. Someone is returning. Could be someone from a past, like you have a past with them from a long time, from before. Could be a while. So, you know, a while will mean different things to different people. So I don't want to necessarily put a date on it, but it could be, you know, from a couple of years ago, a few years ago, or even more, or some months ago. For some of you, maybe, you know, there's like a return from Cancer season last year or something like that, or Scorpio season. But it's a fiery person, very prone to, you know, fiery behavior, maybe quite explosive. Rebecca, we know that, yeah. Wow, how interesting, these messages coming in really for the collective. Please show me angels of love. Goddess Aphrodite for Libra. What is the trauma? What is the blessing? What is the scrumptiousness coming in this eclipse energy? Beautiful things. Bibis, I think this is the most spiritual collective reading I've done in the lives so far. The Hierophant. This is what's going for you, Libra. This is also justice energy, your energy, the number 5, the 5th of May. You're coming into, again, just like Taurus, and it's also Taurus energy here with the full moon, you're coming into an understanding of what you require for stability. You're coming into your peace. You're coming into yourself. You know, this is about knowing what you want and knowing that you have the key to your own happiness, Libra. This is also karma. This is also tradition. This is also understanding that the way that you live your life, the way that you walk your path will manifest for you the high order soulmate that you seek. There's a lot of returns from the past here. I think you have 2 different people coming in, Libra, on this eclipse energy. I think one is bringing drama from the past in this life, and you have a past life soulmate coming in. And you're going to have to decide who it is that you want. You know, look at you here. You're this Hierophant here. You got 2 little peasants, 2 little supplicants, and they both want to give you the key to their heart. And both come from a tradition, but it's different tradition. So it's about choosing what it is that you want. You know you deserve the cream of the cream. You know, the cream of the crop. Like, you deserve the best, diamonds and pearls, nothing less. The 6 of Cups coming in. What's going against you is nostalgia. So it could very well be that one of the people who's coming back into your life on this eclipse energy in the next 6 months too. Look, 6 of Cups. In the next 6 months, someone is appearing, or until the end of the year or something like that. Someone's appearing from the past. And that's actually what's going against you, because it's going to put a spanner in the works. For some of you, maybe you're already married and you're dealing with someone who has returned from the past and you're conflicted about the situation. No judgments here at all, but that's what's coming through as an extra message. This isn't for everybody, but there might be someone listening even after the live who's watching it who, like, relates to this. But that's what's going against you, baby. You know, this is your challenge. It doesn't mean it's like a bad thing necessarily. You know, maybe you're unhappily married to someone who's, like, not very nice to you. But there will be a choice between 2 things, one in this life and one in your past life. The High Priestess here for what is happening in this eclipse. What is the gift? from Pluto. What is the Scorpionic gift? It is the gift of the secret and the mystery itself. So you're coming into your psychic powers. You are understanding things on a deeper level. Beautiful things coming through. This is also about, keeping secrets. So if you find yourself in a situation where, you're dealing with a married person, or you're married, or like something, you're dealing with two different people, this is about understanding what your own personal ethics are around that. And only you can know that, only you can choose that, and only you can understand where your morality should be. My papa, you know what I'm saying? You're receiving downloads about a past life. There will be a lot of that. So also Spirit speaking to you and through you. These initials, B and J, they're very important here in this card in the tarot. Maybe B and J. BJ. Okay. Look, either way, this is important to you, right? Someone might be getting a BJ. All right, but might be crazy. I don't know what you're doing tonight, but don't tell me. But no, I'm just kidding. Tell me. Let us know in the comments. But if you see the number 2, the letter B or the letter J, those could be important signposts for you in the next 6 months as to, a new person coming into your life in love, but also, making decisions about your career, making decisions about finances. Those could be signposts for that. There could be spirits coming through to you, like I say, from the other side. Moon magic is important right now, manifesting through the moon and manifesting using your psychic powers, and you're really connecting to that. So connect to it and don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of things that are secret, but also understand what it is that your own, approach to secrets and mysteries is. This is important right now for you. Maybe some of you are just watching a lot of mystery dramas and stuff like that, which is totally fine as well. Which is a very Libra thing to do because they usually involve the element of a lesson about justice. Don't ever forget, Libra, you are justice itself. So, you need to make a decision about what your relationship is to mysteries and hidden things in all aspects of love. Maybe a secret has been uncovered that has made you think twice about somebody as well recently. Sex is everything. Yeah, of course. Hi, Joseph. Carla, that's the message for you, baby. Becky, Rebecca, yeah, your daughter. So there's, and it could be clear messages from the other side coming through. So work with the other side, work with the spirits right now, Libra, and think about what justice means to you and how you embody justice. And we all have our own personal codes of justice. Scorpio is, for example, revenge. No, I'm just kidding. We're not really about revenge, but low vibrational Scorpios are. But what is acceptable for you? What are your boundaries? What are your boundaries around other people? What would you, what is acceptable to hide from other people? Would you not want other people to hide from you? This is also about a very, very deep manifestation of a past life soulmate whom you could have lost in a painful way, or vice versa. So if you're single right now, you're manifesting a new relationship, I feel like the next one will be someone who comes into your life understanding the pain of loss, and that is something that will be healed for you, because that's part of this Scorpio and Plutonic lessons, especially in the eclipses, is dealing with loss of all kinds, and loss, mourning, abandonment, and stuff like that. The Six of Wands, what's going to happen now? Loads of sixes here, loads of good energies, loads of abundance. Number 6 again, you had the Six of Cups and the Six of Wands. So you're just going to be triumphing through everything, Libra. Like, no jokes. You're just so, you belong to Venus anyway. So abundance, triumph, like whatever you set out to do, you will achieve. Particularly in love, someone's going to make you feel like you are the chosen one, the special one. They're going to make you feel like $1 million. Like, I want to be you, Belle. And you probably more than one admirer. Apart from these two energies coming through from the past, You could have somebody who was a friend of yours who's going to confess having feelings towards you. People are just admiring you, baby. You're just scrumptious. Everybody knows Libra is so stylish. I've never met a Libra that was like not stylish, but like always original, always scrumptious, always charming, you know? So you're just like, just keep going. There's a beautiful soulmate relationship that's being manifested from a past life. That's really going to heal a lot of wounds for you. And this is a gift from Pluto himself, from the Lord of the Underworld. Healing loss. You lost someone in a past life and they are returning. Rebecca. Oh, I love PJs. Also, Libra, at the bottom of the deck is the Fool. So a whole new journey is starting. So don't get stuck on nostalgia for someone from your past in this life who maybe was a douche flute and they're coming back in with their douche flute drama, that King of Wands. Maybe it's time for a whole new journey. And it's also been a whole beautiful, painful journey towards a soulmate from a past life who was lost. All right, my babies. Joe, say what? Rebecca, that's my struggle right now, yeah. Source of healing. Is there anything or guidance you have for myself this retrograde has you beat? Yeah, I'll be talking about the astrology of things in the second half and how to manifest and do magic right now with the present energy. So, for real. All right, babies. I'm going to take a little breaky because mommy gets like, this is the Scorpio thing, but this is also the divine feminine thing in me is that like, it's all like the gift of things, All right, let me just check my my messages. All right, babies, we got quite a few questions, so it's going to be a lively second half. Thank you, everyone who's asked a question. I appreciate and love you. Babies, if you want to ask me a question, it is $13 a question. I am taking PayPal questions. All right. The PayPal link is in the description box below. Do ask the question in the PayPal if possible in case you leave the live before I get to you. Or send me an email with your PayPal name so I can find it, baby. All right, my boo-boos. Also, if you have a question for the spirits of the dead, it is $33 per question. It is Pluto energy, full force tonight, or today, wherever you are. So now is a good time to be asking a question of the spirits of the dead. I will be doing a separate necromancy live this weekend as well. I'm doing Saturday Night Live tomorrow, so we'll probably be starting around 7 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow, and we'll do another marathon like this. We might focus on necromancy, but I'll probably be taking different types of questions. We'll see. Oh, princess, yeah, you woke up really sick. Fever last night, literally, yeah. Same thing happened to me, baby. Same thing, and today was the apex too. I was feeling much better, and then today I just woke up all ugh. Chris, stay awake, baby. Keep yourself alive, Bill. You can come back to it later, baby. It's not mandatory. But Pluto will keep you awake. All right, Mom's going to have some coffee. If you want to tip me and the Jen and Jane and the spirits, you can do that via Super Chat, and I am taking PayPal questions only. And yeah, it's PayPal only because I'm in Cyprus, so I can't really accept anything else. Chris is sleepy. It's okay, boo-boo. You can go to sleep. Maybe you're meant to go to sleep. Maybe you're meant to have a beautiful dream. Maybe there's messages coming for you. You can always watch the live back and find your question. All right. When we get to the second half, I'll tell you what the order is. Oh, 6:12 a.m. where you're at? Were you up all night, baby? All right, who are we going to do? We did Libra. Should we do Gemini? I think we should do the Gemini now. Do we have Geminis in the house? Since we're doing, you know, multi-layered things, this eclipse, Gemini is always, for me, Gemini, you know this Geminis because I tell you all the time, but let me tell the other signs. You know, 2 signs in the zodiac get the worst reputation always, and you know who they are. It's Scorpio and freaking Gemini, right? Oh, Rebecca, you're Gemini Vedic. Awesome. Awesome. And I'm a Libra in Vedic, Libra rising, which is funny because I'm my own karma. Stephen, aw. So, Gemini. Let's do Geminis. Tell me if we have Geminis in the house. Also, hit the like button, boo-boos, and subscribe if you haven't already, or else. All right, because I see you with my third eye always. Fabulous! There you are. I was just talking about you. I was just saying I'm going to make sure Fabulous is here for Gemini, but I thought maybe you weren't here. Oh, source of healing. Thank you. All right, so yeah, Gemini. 2 signs, right? Gemini and Scorpio. People all freak out. You tell them every time, you know, like, you know how it is. People always are like, what's the sign are you? And you say Scorpio, like, oh no. And then Gemini, they go, oh no, because they're amateurs. Okay, let me just tell you, don't shame the Gemini and the Scorpio. People don't like Gemini and Scorpio energy because we're multi-layered, and Gemini is multi-dimensional. And that means we freaking see everything and know everything, and people don't like it. So they're like, oh, Scorpio is vengeful and Gemini is two-faced. No, Gemini just sees your two faces. His eyes everywhere, but this is the point. And we will give as good as we get, and so does Gemini. I love Geminis, baby. Geminis are my lucky stars. It's like, I just don't know. Every time there's it's always a good sign. Like, let's say, I don't know, I got like, I don't know, I want to get like a business deal, or I want to get like, you know, I don't know, a part in a movie, and like the director is a Gemini, like it's gonna be good, you know? I don't know. It's just they understand me, and I feel like I got the Gemini lifestyle without being a Gemini. Third party is a Gemini. But you know, boo-boo, third party isn't responsible for your person's, you know, for the douche food's behavior. All right. Samina, you're a Gemini. Awesome. All right, boo-boos, let's get in there. Gemini. So yeah, I'm just saying, you know, before you go like, oh, Scorpio, Gemini, just like know that you're just telling everyone that you're ignorant and like you're afraid of the truth. Okay. So yeah, I feel like Scorpio and Gemini have a club. It's a special club. Oh, Chris, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, unless you know that particular Gemini, because it's other placements too. You know, not all Geminis are the best. Like, there's evil people, you know. You know, there's evil people attached to every sign. Yeah, Rebecca. Other placements play more of a role, particularly in your adult life. Your ascendant will be key to your destiny. Yeah, Chris, he's a nice dude. Aw. All right, Babas. Gemini. Angels of Love, show me what is the energy for Gemini in this eclipse in Scorpio. Gemini. Karma. So much karma coming through because it's Pluto, because it's Scorpio, because Scorpio is karma. You've got the sun at the bottom of the deck. Sun at the bottom. So, you know, you're coming into a better time. You're coming into a sunnier time, but it's been a difficult journey for you, Gemini. I can see it. What's going for you is that you have persevered and you're not taking, you know, you're not suffering fools gladly here. You got the 7 of Wands. You're like, no. I think if you're dating right now, Gemini, for those of you who are dating, seeking love, you're just like, no, beating them off with a stick. You're like, no, you're this, you're that, like, and good for you. Do not compromise. What's going for you is your lack of ability, willingness to compromise and to accept less. Do not accept less. Only accept more. Only accept abundance. You also, you know, because you know what you want, and you know that you are a cut above, so you need someone at your own level. Look at all these wands here. You know, what's implied here is that there's other people here, you know, trying to get up, and this person's beating them off with a stick. So, or maybe they're putting the pole into the ground. In either case, these people are not on your level. You are a cut above, and you need someone who's on this level with you, not someone who's like so beneath you that they're a little little wand doesn't even reach, you know, up to your knees and stuff like that, if you know what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying, but Biz, you know, tiny wands, you know, can't get it up. Okay, justice. Justice karma. This is your challenge right now. People have not been doing you justice. Interesting, Scorpio. I was just saying Scorpio and Gemini. Scorpio got the same read. Wasn't that the Scorpio one? I think it was the Scorpio one. Someone did you an injustice. Either you've been trying to like date for a while, or you've been looking for a while. Could be years now too, and you're just not meeting people who are doing you justice, who are up to scratch, who you want to marry, who you want to be settled with, who you want to put a label on it with. They're just not doing you justice. They're not the right karma. It's not the right energy level. It's not the correct soul group. They're not on a different level to you. That's been your challenge, and this is the challenge that's being opened up by this Pluto energy as well in this eclipse. The other thing is that, you know, maybe you have been in a long-term relationship that did not do you justice, or a person recently did not do you justice. You know, bimbo, himbo, anyone between, husband, wife, whatever. Like, someone did not do you justice. Someone was not on your level. I think you were wondering, Gemini, why didn't this person appreciate me? Why didn't they give me justice? Why did they not do the right thing about me? Why did they not, you know, kiss my feet and, you know, be scrumptious and, you know, give me back rubs and stuff like that and make me feel valuable? Because this person is not on your level. And that's just how it's always going to be. It's just, it is what it is. Seriously, Gemini. They're not on your level, and they're never going to attain that level because that's just not who they are. Let them go. That's what you're releasing in this energy. Knight of Pentacles. This is what's coming through in this Plutonic energy. There is slow. It's been slow progress. You've either been looking for someone for a long time, or you feel like you had a relationship for a while and it just didn't work out, and you don't want to be looking again because you're afraid. You're afraid to make moves. You're afraid to take a risk. Take a risk, baby. Do it. Move. Pluto wants you to move. This dark horse is someone new coming in who you're not expecting, but Pluto is saying make a move. Move the horse. This is, you know, this is a little horsey that came in from the underworld. Little black horse, little dark horse. Make a commitment to love right now, Gemini, because good things are coming. You're tired because you're tired of the douche flutes. This is just douche flute upon douche flute upon douche flute. Babe, I get it. I get it. You know, I've been in that boat. We've all been in this boat. Sometimes for years, many, many years. For me, it was like throughout my entire lifetime until it started changing because I got Saturn in my ascendant. So my life really started, like really, like in a good way, a year ago at the age of 37. Yeah, your horse is in the stable and in the PJs, Rebecca. Awesome. Priya, you're a Scorpio. Awesome. Scorpio. Scorpio. Zoosh. Hello, fabulous people. I don't know if that's the way to say your hands all, but I love it. Zoosh. All right, so let's continue, Gemini. Gemini, my baby, you got the Hermit here for what's coming in on this in the future. It is time now to make that decision and let go of the loneliness. You feel, you know, the only thing that can get you off track right now is you not putting yourself out there because you're sick and tired of the struggle. You're like, I see nothing here. It's like all slim pickings. Do not do that because look, the Hermit has the solution to manifest. This is also Plutonic energy. So know that your period, you know, even if you're dating or looking, it feels like you're in a hermitage. It feels like you're alone. But this Hermit is walking on the path of Pluto because they know that at the end of the journey, this light will bring them to a better situation. And where this Hermit is going is to a sunnier climb, to the sun. You got a little light now. It's the little light of hope, the lantern of hope, and it's bringing you into the sun. You will manifest. You will come into the relationship you seek, but this is going to take a little bit of time. It could be Leo season, or a lion is going to come your way. Could be Virgo season this year. Something will be materializing, but you got to work on yourself and know and have faith that your manifestations and that your self-work is bringing you to this new relationship, and there's a King of Wands beneath the sun. So you, I was just saying, fiery energy could be a Leo, Sagittarius, could be an Aries, King, Queen, anyone in between. A new person is coming your way, and it's going to be a very passionate, very fiery relationship, and it is someone at your own level. Even above you, I would say, in some ways, Gemini, which is, you need that. You need someone to challenge you, and you need someone who's going to be interesting. Somebody who's going to be shiny and sparkly and moisturized. Keep moisturizing, baby. Keep shaving. Keep shaving, keep moisturizing, because someone's coming. But it just feels like there's no end to the journey, so just keep going, baby. And Pluto will help you with that. Pluto is, is the father of all people who do things by themselves in the darkness, in solitude. I don't want to say loneliness because that's not how I interpret solitude. But for some people, it feels lonely. But there's great company in loneliness, in solitude, because the spirits are always stronger. And the spirits are always with you. The more you are in your lonely and in your solitude, the stronger the spirits become. This is why we have this, the iconography of these, like, of the mage. The mage always, lives alone or with a cat somewhere in a castle or something like that, because the spirits like that. And the helpful spirits, at least, the spirits of magic, come to the mage in their solitude. Keep shaving. Yeah, Anna. I mean, keep shaving, I'm telling you. Always. We need to do, that should be a video title for one of the videos soon. Keep shaving, because you never know. I guess we'll never know. Now we know. All right, my babies, we're going to take a quick breaky. We did Gemini, we did Libra, and I think we should definitely do Aquarius next, and then we'll do Cancer. And then in the second half, I am going to be taking your questions, and we're going to be doing New Age gossip, talking about, manifesting and doing magic in eclipse seasons, not just the Scorpio one, but specifically the Scorpio eclipse, what it means to magic, what Pluto means to magic, and stuff like that. And yes, so if you want to send me a PayPal question, it is $13 per question, 13 PayPal questions only. PayPal link is in the description box below, together with instructions on how to ask your question. Either put it in the PayPal or send me an email with your PayPal name so I know who it's from. Just in case you got to leave the live early and I don't have your question, baby, because otherwise the money's going to go down the magic well. We don't want that. If you would like to ask a question of the spirits of the dead, you can ask a necromancy question. These are $33 per question. You can ask a question of a relative or friend who is passed, or you can ask a question of the spirits in general, and a spirit will come through from the other side. If you know the necromancy method I use, that's kind of how it works, or you can try it out today for the first time. We'll also be doing more necromantic lives soon, my babies. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe we'll just do a little mix and match tomorrow. If you want to tip me in the spirits of the Jinn and the Jan, you can do that in via Super Chat for tips. Blah, blah, blah. Like and subscribe, baby. Or else. Okay. Okie dokie. So tomorrow we'll be doing Saturday Night Live. Also, still, this whole plutonic energy is going to be super prominent. So tomorrow when we do the live, it's still going to be this kind of energy. It's just going to be stronger. It's going to be more potent. It's going to be more kind of taking shape more. Today is the growing pains of this. Yeah, Chris, where else? What else can I tell you? Yeah, join me for Saturday Night Live. I'm going to post it in the community tab and on my Instagrams. All right. Follow my Instagram. Yeah, maybe I could put that in the description box below as well. I got 2 Instagrams, baby, but there's so many scammers impersonating Blue Angel Tarot that it's probably best to follow my other public Instagram, the Emanuela Rose. And I just changed my Blue Angel Instagram to a pro account, so maybe that will change things a little bit. Remember, baby, I will never follow you on Instagram out of the blue unless you reached out to me for a session and I said I would. And I will never, ever, ever DM you on Instagram. I will never reach out first, and I will never say something like, I feel your energy, or I want to give you a reading. No reader, no legitimate tarot reader solicits for readings, ever. You have to come to us. The only time a reader will solicit is if they are a new reader, only just starting out, and they want to give you discounted or free readings because they want to practice, but they will tell you that. All right. Let's do Aquarius. What energy, Jen and Jan, what energy is coming through for Aquarius in this eclipse energy for my baby Aquarius? What is Pluto bringing Aquarius? Angels of Love. Aquarius. Okay, so babies, you know mommy, right? Aquarius. I'm always dating an Aquarius. I'm just like, I don't know. I've always got Aquarian friends. I'm in the Aquarius community. They adopted me. Like, me and Aquarius were like that. Trying to, trying not to get too excited, but Aquarius. No, Chris, I don't have the link. Just, if you just search for the Emanuela Rose, only one thing will come up on Instagram. But yeah, I'll add the link in a second, baby. Aquarius, something is tempting you right now. I'm not saying it's bad, okay? But something, guess who's tempting you? The devil, diable, okay? The devil is tempting you. For good or for bad, you know, whatever that means. It's either a temptation could be you want to be in a long-term relationship with somebody and they're offering it to you, you know, stability. But maybe you're not looking for a relationship, but someone's like gung-ho on this. So like, I want a relationship with you. Maybe the temptation is, you know, sexy time that you shouldn't be having with someone. Maybe the temptation, it's pleasures of the flesh, you know, maybe it's the drugs. I don't know, like, you know, maybe it's something illicit. There's a temptation in love of some kind. But that's what's going against you. That's your challenge. Doesn't mean it's bad, and it's just something you need to face right now in this eclipse energy. And, you know, with Pluto, with Scorpio being here in this eclipse energy, this is often about letting go of temptation or sacrificing something for the betterment of the self, of the soul, of the higher self. But it doesn't have to be, because it's also, you know, Scorpio also indulges. So it's, you know, whatever your situation is, but I can see that temptation is at issue. You have the Seven of Chalices in your starting energy, so this is going for you. You're incredibly psychic right now. And you also have, again, a lot of options in love. Maybe you just have too many options and you're tempted to maybe play people against each other or something like that. Or maybe you're being a little bit of a player. Maybe you got, like, you know, five guys. I don't know, 5 different guys, girls, anyone's in between. It's got 5 little devils. I don't know. But you got a lot of options. Maybe 7 people. I don't know. We were talking to so many people we can't remember their names. But also you're being incredibly psychic. So you're receiving downloads about the type of love that wants to find you in this lifetime as well. I think you've had a period where you were confused about things, you know? You were confused about things. You didn't know what you wanted. I think maybe some of you also got out of a relationship recently that was, you know, not so good. That was toxic. The devil, you know, toxic relationship. You had somebody who was trying to bind you, somebody who was trying to gaslight you, somebody who was trying to, like, chain you. And maybe the temptation right now is to just like go out there and do the total opposite, you know, and just like go crazy. But, you know, ask your inner self, your higher self, is that what you really want? You know, what do you want out of love? And what's going for you right now is the angels are speaking to you directly and you're getting psychic downloads. So listen to them. Trust your intuition, baby. Don't trust other people. Trust your intuition. Oh, Lady G, that's a literal reading of this spread. So that's Capricorn here in the card. That's your literal temptation. How funny. But you already know, Aquarius, I'm telling you what's going for you. You already know the answer. You may see, like, you know, maybe confusing, it may be hazy, but you know the answer because the answer is within. Don't look at the pretty seeming. Don't look at the packaging. Don't look at, you know, don't listen to the words. The devil, you know, says a lot of things, you know, that like traditional, you know, Christian iconography of the devil is like, you know, it's, Mephisto, or like, you know, it's like, you know, it's a very persuasive, you know, it's a very persuasive character. But like, where's the substance? Where's the proof? What this eclipse is bringing you, Aquarius, is really actually quite scrumptious because it's bringing you happiness. So, you know, but again, it's about deciding what happiness is for you and what it is that you are willing to sacrifice for it. So for this beautiful, this is like your white picket fence. This is your dream come true. This is your future. What kind of family you want. You know, maybe you already have a family. What kind of partner you want. What kind of future you want to build for yourself in your, you know, in your heart space. What is it that you need to do for that, to achieve that? But it's like, I mean, it's all coming, it's all aligning for you. And that's an amazing energy for you, Aquarius. I think Pluto is going is Pluto retrograde right now? And again, I'm not an astrologer, I don't even know. But there's something going on with Pluto and Aquarius right now in the astrology too. So, you know, I think Pluto, the underworld, is really helping you to manifest the things that you truly want. It's, you know, this is all feelings, it's scorpionic energy. So, you know, you're manifesting from within to without, just like Scorpio does, just like Pluto does. And that would be a great time on your spiritual journey to work with deities or angels or entities that come from the underworld that belong to Pluto or belong to the darkness. And by that, I don't mean like devil worship, unless you're into that, which no judgments here. But I don't mean that. I mean, you know, divinities that, you know, are like my mother Hecate or Saturn, or, you know, even Hermes, who works with shadows on the other side, you know, the darkness being the unconscious or the shadow self in a Jungian sense. And then Knight of Wands, baby, you're going fast and furious. There's new love coming in, no question, in the next 6 months on this energy. There's a new person coming into, it's a completely new person, baby. So don't, you know, if, like one of my people said, you know, temptation is your Capricorn X. X is out the door because new love is, it's fresh, it's new, it's exciting, it's scrumptious. You know, again, shave, keep shaving because someone's coming in. You got to be, you know, shave, keep shaving, baby, because you never know when it's gonna hit. You know, someone with a massive wand or a massive whatever you're into. Maybe, you know, somebody can appreciate your wand, anything in between. But there's like, you know, a lot of like scrumptiousness. You're gonna be devouring each other. What's at the bottom of the deck is the Hermit. So I think this whole year is going to be a very beautiful learning lesson for you. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful experience of learning, experience of self-actualization, and coming into a higher spiritual level and a spiritual reality you had not experienced before. It is some kind of a spiritual awakening. Also, a teacher is coming your way or has already entered your life. This could be a teacher in this life, like a person, or it could be a spiritual teacher from the other side. So it's, you know, it's communing, again, it's about communing with the spirits, and maybe Pluto is coming in as your teacher, actually. You know, Joe, what are Aquarius shaving? Whatever you gotta shave to be in, you know, to be ready, whatever that is. All right, Bill. Chris, slippery one. Slippery one. Someone, it's a new love. You know, fiery energy. Someone's going to be scrumptious for you. You're going to be like, you know, tearing each other's clothes off and stuff like that. And that will lead to this beautiful, you know, great happiness too. You're very magical right now, Aquarius. I would be doing magic until the next eclipse season this year. If you're into that, if you want to start, if you want to learn, if you want to attract things, also manifesting, also other spiritual practices, whatever, you know, label you put on your spiritual practice, this is a time to commune with the spirits and to see the happiness and the rainbows in the darkness and the underworld, you know, working with the shadows. I don't just mean the shadow self, I mean angels who work from the shadows. The shadows of death and eternity, which is again Scorpio Plutonic energy. All right, my boopers, how's that resonating for everyone? Everyone's laughing at me. Do shave though. We all need to, you know, keep it up. I mean, if you shave, and if you don't, you know, brush and, you know, brush, style, and shave. The goddess, you know, like I prefer okay, I'm not even gonna get into this. I miss that, you know, I miss that, you know, unshaven aesthetic from like the you know, Louis the 16th times, like 17th century. Okay, enough. All right, let me put my Instagram on here as well. And then we'll do Cancer. Who's the Cancer in the house, baby? Okay, I just put my IG in the description box, so follow me on Instagram. You follow me, I will not DM you, baby, all right? And just make sure that, you know, my name is the Emanuela Rose, and there's no, like, numbers after it, nothing. It has dots, so the.emanuela.rose, and that's it. If you receive a DM from me out of the blue, trying to sell you a reading, asking for donations, like bullshit, like stuff like that, this is not me. Ah, it resonated, Lady G. Good. He needed a slight trim. Oh my god. You know what? I like my boys natural. Maybe trim, depending on what's going on down there. Or up there, you know? Yeah, I liked my men hairy in every way. Chris, it's mango, because I love mangoes. Because they're soft and juicy. Like my bibis. Okay. Okay. Let's do Cancer. Okay, mommy's just gonna drink something. Bibis, also remember it's $13 per question for PayPal. Send me your PayPal questions now because we're gonna get into them in the second half. We're gonna be talking about love magic in the eclipse seasons for all eclipses, but specifically Pluto energy or Scorpionic energy. And we are going to be answering, I'll be answering your questions. So send me your PayPal questions now. It is $13 per question. All the information is in the description box below regarding how to ask the question. And if you want to, if you have a question for the spirits of the dead, I also take questions for the dead. It is $33 per question, my though. And yeah, send me the question in the PayPal or in the email and mention your name in the email so I know who I'm answering the question for. Because if not, the money's gonna go down the magic well. And for tips, you can send me a super chat. It's for me and the Jin and the Chan. All right, Bubbas. Stephen, keep it fresh for the people. Yeah, exactly. Chris Minty stuff. Anna, I mean, you gotta stop, like, you know. Anyways. Shave like an Egyptian. Okay, so Cancer, my baby Cancers, my spicy crustaceans. Let's see. Please show me Jen and Jan. Please show me angels of love, Goddess Aphrodite. What is coming in for Cancer and love on this eclipse in Scorpio energy? Full moon in Taurus, flower moon. Oh, it's trying to come out so beautiful, Cancer. You're moving on. You're moving on to pastures new. Hi, Steph, my baby. Sad puppy. Okay. Sí, tranqui. Okay. There's like a medication that's called Tranqui. It's like for sleep. Okay, whatever. I don't know why I know this. I don't know why I know this, but it's like, I always thought it was funny because that it's called Tranqui. Okay, the sun, Temperance, boo-boo. Cancer, beautiful energy. What's going for you is the sun. Everything is becoming illuminated on this eclipse energy. The Lord of the Darkness, Pluto, is showing you the torch of knowledge. So from the darkness into the light, I think you're having loads of insights right now about what it is that you want out of love and not even who you are, but just how beautiful, scrumptious, and valuable you are. Your inner child is healing right now. You could be going through signs and symptoms of a spiritual awakening and signs and symptoms of self-love, my baby. Steph, all the information is in the description box below for PayPal. You just send me the PayPal fee and include your question in the description box in the PayPal. And if you can't do that, just send me via email. My email, everything is in the description box below, my baby. Don't forget to, if you send me an email with your question, don't forget to include your name in the PayPal so I know who it's for. All right, Steph, baby. Okie dokie. So, Cancer, you're appreciating yourself. You're like, your inner child is awakening. You're loving your inner child. This, if you have children, this has been a really great time for, for connecting really deeply with your children and loving them and setting a whole beautiful future for them. I think you're also being recognized by boo-boos. So this is where the drama comes in. You're being recognized by boo-boos. People are seeing you. I think you know that you're scrumptious. Could be breaking some hearts. I don't know, baby. You tell me. I think you're breaking hearts right now. Good. Good luck. The sun. You're shining. You're shiny and sparkly and moisturized. Someone's been shaving. Okay, anyways. Enjoy it, Cancer. If you're not putting yourself out there, put yourself out there. Particularly if you're single right now. Now is your time to enjoy your singlehood. Now is the time, this whole summer could be a time for you to just have fun and sample the boo-boos. Sample the baby, sample the boo-boos. See how it goes. Hold on, just do the music. See how it goes, baby. What's going against you is Temperance. Don't hold back, Cancer. Don't go back into your shell. Go out there and get it. This is about introversion as well. Maybe the lesson of this eclipse is that, from the darkness into the light, you need to be seen. Someone's been hiding themselves for too long. You haven't been putting yourself out there. You've been filling other people's cups of love. You've been taking care of other people, not taking care of your own needs. If there is a specific relationship that, is still on your mind, that's coming up from the past here in this Pluto energy, this is a relationship with someone who had a lot of narcissistic traits. So, not a full-blown narcissist necessarily, but it's someone where the attention was always on them and the spotlight was on them, and they kept making you do all the emotional work, or it's a series of relationships or a pattern that Pluto is trying to cure for you. Not cure, but sorry, maybe that's the wrong word, but to heal for you. What you're healing right now is a pattern of over-giving. Over abundantly giving to the other, allowing other people to shine and cast a shadow on you. You need to give on to yourself, and you also need to demand, not ask, demand, Bipil, all right? This is the Blue Angel Love Tarot way. Demand the peasant give you that attention. You are the light. You are the prize. Make the peasants worship. Don't be filling your own cup of love. Also, if you're single, you could be feeling like no one is ever going to match you in terms of what you have to give. Don't worry about that. Give onto yourself. Take it. Take the love. Rebecca, 2 months in hiding. Yeah, time to shift. Absolutely. It's time. It's time to be seen. People want to see you. There's a specific person, actually, that needs to see you. So it's time to move on from that past. It's time to move on from this pattern. And also, there's a specific person that you're dealing with, that you're missing, that things ended with, who wasn't filling your cup of love in this way. It's time to move on from them. Because they will never give you what you want, no matter how many times they come back and apologize and try and work it out, Pluto is giving you fulfillment, self-fulfillment, self-knowledge, self-assurance, the 9 of Cups. Yeah, so this is your inner strength, your emotional strength. This is what you rule, baby. You rule the cups, the feelings, the emotions, the unconscious. This is your thing. This is our element, you and me. We are the water. And this is someone who is surrounded by cups and has so much love to give, but knows that and doesn't just give it to any, whatever, bibi, right? Not just any peasant can come in here and demand something from this person, from this master. This is a master of feelings, emotions, and abundance. This is also about being calm in your manifestations. Don't settle for less, baby. If you're in the sun energy. Let's say you meet like a peasant and they're like, 70% correct for you. Play with them. Talk to other people. Not saying be celibate, for the next 6 months. What I'm saying is don't, give your cup of love to them. Be naughty, take Scorpio. I always say this. Scorpio is like the older goth cousin to like the Cancer, right? So we're like the older sibling is always like corrupting, the younger sibling a little bit, because we're the same energy. It's just Scorpio is that like we're kind of like that, we just have we're like the older sibling who gets the younger sibling in trouble. But that's a good thing. So I, as your Scorpio sister, am telling you, go do something naughty. Like, who cares? If somebody coming in and they're like 70% scrumptious and 30% douche flute, punish the 30% douche flute part of them. And I don't mean like, okay, that sounded too Scorpion and vengeful. I don't mean like punish by like on purpose doing bad things to them, but mirror to them what they're giving to you, just become their mirror, and play with them. It always like baffles me when people try and play with like, with energies of Pluto, Scorpio, stuff like that, because they always get played and they're always so surprised. You know how many times a douche flute has said that to me? Like how, on the other end of a situation, like how did this happen? Like I'm always the one who like play, I'm always the player, and then they always get played. I'm like, I don't do this on purpose. It just, that's who I am. I am the karma and I am the mirror. So Cancer, have fun being the karma and the mirror. Don't commit to people 100. Don't give so much. Stop giving so much. Abundantly manifest for yourself from within. And then what I see here is you moving away from those old patterns. The 6 of Swords, quite possibly meeting someone on a journey. There's a new person coming into your life. If you seek a new person, if you don't want a new person, that's okay. Could be someone going on a journey with you. Could be someone, let me pull another card on this actually. There's somebody coming to you, Cancer, who is going to be with you through thick and thin. Yeah, 2 of Swords, King of Swords, Knight of Cups. But you don't see it. You can't even imagine who this person is. It's a new person. There's a lot of swords here. So it's someone who's been through it. Someone who's been through it in the middle of life, in the experience of life. Someone who's maybe experienced a lot of suffering. Maybe it's a Scorpio you're going to be dealing with. That's why the Lord Pluto is giving you all these blessings. Someone is coming in who's going to, they understand. See, this is a family. The 6 of Swords, I love this card because despite the hardship, they're all keeping together. It's like a little kid here, someone who is going to stick to you like glue. It's not going to be just, anyone. That's the point. but it will come through some kind of a journey and through letting go. So you've got to let go of the past pattern. You've got to let go of the past person, whatever your story is. You've got to let go of the past so we can move into this new journey, this new, better journey. You will be meeting a King of Swords, Queen, anyone in between. So again, you know, someone who might be a little rough around the edges. They've been through it, but it's someone very protective, someone who's going to fight in your corner and never ever let you down. This is the most reliable king. The Two of Swords is something you can't even imagine, but already the moon energy is manifesting that for you. And again, Pluto energy or Pisces energy, however you want to see this little bit. I see him as Pisces, but he's also very Scorpionic, the Knight of Cups coming through and also you, Cancer, we're all in this card. All the water is in it. Someone who is going to have their heart only for you. But it could be like a more mature, older, maybe older than you, a little bit older, or just more serious. Even if they're younger, they're going to seem older, you know? Maybe Saturn-like energy today as well. A lot of Saturn energy coming through. But someone who in their feelings is just 100% dedicated to you. And that's what you deserve. So don't settle for less. You can't even imagine that a person like this exists and that a person like this can love so much. But you will see. And when you see it, you will believe it. Cancer, trust. It's coming in. Maybe around your birthday as well, or Gemini season, Cancer season, something will be turning around for you. You've got the Six of Pentacles, so, you know, a lot of generosity is coming for you in the next 6 months. Generosity and love, baby. Yeah, Rebecca, absolutely. You trust, it's coming. It is coming. Have faith, my babies. Oh my God, I've been so hungry, you know, like I wasn't eating. I lost so much weight recently, but I didn't like how I looked. And then I was like, I gotta gain weight. This is like neither here nor there, but I gotta share it because I feel hungry again. I just stopped eating. I don't know, I just wasn't hungry for like 2 months. And then like eclipse season came and we just became ravenous because it's Pluto, you know, insatiable Pluto. Now I put on some weight and now I'm kind of like, not sure about that. So now we gotta work out. But yeah, that nobody cares about this. I don't know why I even mentioned it. I was like, I gotta put on weight, and literally a week later, like in this eclipse season, like a week later, I put on the weight that I manifested I needed to put on. I feel, I don't know, maybe it's water or temperature, but whatever. And now I'm always hungry because Pluto is always hungry. Faith and hope. That's right. Oh, my babies. Oh, Chris, you lost weight from vegetarianism? Good. I mean, if you want to. Yeah, I love food too, babies. I love it too much. All right, babies, let's check my PayPal. Oops. I'm sorry, my babies. That was my internet again. All right, we're going to check my PayPal. I'm going to tell you what the order